Right, well, welcome. This is Real Talk with Kingsley Ogudira, and man, buckle your seatbelt, people, because I have a special show for you today, and you are going to enjoy this if you are a football fan. Man, oh man, we have a special guest on the show with us today. But before I even get started, I want you to tune in, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, because man, we are coming with it today. So with no further ado, I want to let you guys know that I have the one and only Peter Langi with us in studio today. At least he's there with us Zoom. But this is the phenom that has been gathering. Man, he's collecting offers like it's going out of style. I'm telling you, man, this guy is amazing, amazing, amazing. So I just want to turn it over, man. Man, Peter, welcome to the show, man. How are you doing, bro?
Good. You, um,
I'm blessed, man, and I can't look. I'm telling myself, I wish I was, like young like you. I wish I can go back. I want to say 20, 10 years. I want to, give my age away. But man, if I can go back and have it like you got it, man, like everybody's knocking at your door. How's it feel, man?
it's truly a blessing. Um, you know, uh, with the Lord Jesus Christ, and yeah, it's just really been a blessing. To receive all these. How do I say it? To receive all these blessings, and then getting to spend some time to cherish it with me and my family. It means a lot.
Well, you definitely work hard for it because, someone that's getting all these accolades, you don't get that by just sitting on your butt, waiting for it. Obviously you work extremely hard, and that's the kind of part that I want to touch on because a lot of times people we look at the success that someone has, but they don't, kind of see the work that goes in,
Yeah,
to get there. I want you to give us I know you're a football player and you've been playing football
yeah.
a while. Tell me, like, what fuels your passion? Like, I know that football is it. Like, what do you like about football? What makes it so special for you?
I mean, to be honest, what fuels me to to play this game of football is one I always love football. Just getting to hit the contact. What I mean, just to be go out there and just play freely. But the second thing is I'm doing this for my family. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to see my mom and my family members just. I don't want to see them like working. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
want to like be able to provide for them when I grow up later and when I go to the NFL.
That's right. That's right. I mean, the long-term goal is to, be able to, take care of our family, and if we can do it by playing sport, that's a beautiful thing. Now, I know you've had a lot of interest. Like I mentioned, here you've had, the Michigans, the Washingtons, everyone. It seems like is knocking on your table. Watching that championship game, knowing that these people competing are also competing for your attention. How did you see the game, and how did you feel about it?
Really gonna happen. I was really excited to watch the game. See two schools that recruited me hard really go after it after that and win the national championship. And Washington was my first offer, so um, I've been keeping in contact with them a lot lately, um, or since I got the offer. And then Michigan, I have a couple buddies on there. Mason Graham, he's a starting D tackle for Michigan. We played for the same U team my eighth grade year. So yeah, getting to watch him play, he's dominating over there at Michigan, and seeing Coach Moore and then Coach Dober, going at it for that natty championship. Yeah, it was really eye opening.
I know it's amazing that college is always is a place where we go and we learn, and we kind of have different experiences. And for you, it's got to be a little bit, even sweeter, knowing that you have options. So most kids, they're probably lucky to get into one school or the other and do what they can. But to have this many offers and this many people looking at you, how does your thought process go when you're looking at schools now? How are you deciding who's going to be in that elite top 12?
Um, the thing that I haven't really been, you know, thinking about like which colleges I really wanted to go to lately, but I want to say like about a week ago, uh, that's when I just started talking to my mom about it, about like what colleges like fit me the most. You know what I mean? And the things I'm looking for to in college is I'm looking for like a school that you know fits my playing style or I fit their playing style. Like and I'm also looking for a school that one obviously great academics, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then the second thing I'm looking for is you know, a lot of schools say like they build family or they have a family or a brotherhood, but I just want to see like I just want to pick the school that I really think that is the family for me and like the brotherhood that I can fit in and fits me the best. And third, I want to go to college that my little brother can go to. You know what I mean? So both of us can go to the same college. And execute at a high level. I want to say and really like represent not only us but like our family. And our last name. And yeah,
Well, family is very, very important. And, one of the things that like I come from a big family as well. I know that you're the oldest of six or the second oldest of six. Uh,
yeah. I am the oldest of six. Yeah, I'm the oldest of six.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm the second oldest of six. So
Uh,
we kind of have a connection there a little bit.
yeah,
I come from an African family, and we have pretty big families as well. And your culture, and you guys have a lot of family as well.
yeah.
How do you find it? Like dealing with your siblings and just kind of being, you being the oldest of six. I know that me myself uh, uh, I've always had to, kind of be a little bit more mature, just being,
Yeah,
being an example to the younger ones. How do
yeah.
you find that, like the family dynamic for you?
I feel like, like you just said, being the oldest, setting examples, setting that standard. Um, you know what I mean? And like you said, being mature. Yeah, I really think that plays a big part with being the oldest because if you do bad, they're gonna do bad. So you always want to make the right decisions so they can when they grow up, they want to make the right decisions and yeah,
Now
just setting
you
the standard.
you have other siblings that play football as well. Like you mentioned that you want to be able to go to somewhere where your little brother can go to as well. You know.
Yeah, the second oldest of my mom's, me and my family, um, you know, uh, his name is Michael Langi. He's the second oldest. He has a couple offers right now. He's doing his thing on the football and academics. So yeah, wherever fits us the most, you know what I mean. That I think that's gonna be the future college.
It sounds like you guys have a Langi dynasty going on over there. Like you guys are going to be just wrecking shop for years to come here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. Having a brother to kind of tag along with you or do your thing with you, it's very special because uh,
yeah,
I know my older brother. Believe it or not, like when coming up as a basketball player, I had to, the first step that I had to overcome was being able to beat my brother in basketball. You know, uh, and we had a lot of battles. Sometimes I left, bruised up and crying about it, but
yeah,
I came back for more because I wasn't going to be satisfied till I beat him. Now,
Yeah.
do you find, the same competitive spirit, with you and your brothers? How do you guys
Oh
find
yeah.
match up?
Yeah. It's always been like that. If you'd ask my mom, every time we played a game or anything, and if I beat him, or somebody always ended up crying. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, it's been real competitive. I mean, it's just been like that since we were young. Growing up in a house full of boys. Um, there's nothing. I mean, it's just right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because like I said, sometimes I know my older brother, he didn't want to give up, that mantle, especially when when he realized that I was trying my hardest to beat him, you know,
Yeah.
and he wanted to kind of shove me back and put me in my place at times, so
Yeah.
I think that's going to make everyone tougher. You
Yeah.
keep setting the example for your brother, and
Yeah.
he'll definitely be able to do great things. And and the goal is for him to surpass whatever you're doing now.
Yeah.
So that's always a good trait to have.
Yeah.
Now you got a good football IQ. I've watched some of your film. It seems like you like the physical play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that. What about the physicalness of the game do you like so much? Because I see
You
that
know,
you manhandling a lot of people out there.
yeah, I mean, I mean, I am one of the biggest players out there, you know what I mean? So, and I do get like I've been playing since I was young. I've been playing since I was 4 years old.
Mm,
It's just been a passion and getting to learn the game and like how the game goes, you know what I mean? You know what's coming and everything everything just it's not like everything just falls into place, but it seems like that when you're on the field, everything just when you run a certain play, uh, if you like study and you fail, watch film and other like opponents, you know, you really know what's coming, or so you know how to like block it, or you know what to do to prevent the bad things from happening, like on a certain play. And I just think that when I I'm a really big person, so I think that that helps and that gives me an advantage on other players, and helps me, like you said, dominate all these other players. It really helps, and yeah,
Well, I'll tell you this much: it's got to be scary, like lining up against you and knowing what's coming. And like seeing how light you are on your feet and how quickly you move, and for a big guy, man, like you really doing a lot out there. So we
yeah,
definitely like what you're doing. You know, well, we're talking with Peter Langi, and we're gonna have more conversations. And I want to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back, and we'll continue our conversation with the one and only Peter Langi. And when I tell you that this guy is special because we're gonna play some clips and show you some of the things that he's doing out there. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay. For your football.